Happy Friday, worship team. It has been a long time since I have seen you all. Hope you are doing well. This is my, I almost call it the disaster center, but this is just my little home office space, a little corner in our junk room. But this is where a lot of work gets done these days since I am home with our kiddos. But hope you guys are doing well, and just want to take up a little bit of your time today. And I know it's been a while, but I just want to say a happy Friday. Hope you guys have had a great week, and I also want to say a happy Father's Day weekend to all the men of our church. Appreciate you guys. Wish we could, have our normal kind of Father's Day stuff at the church, but obviously we can't do that. But I hope that you've feel loved from your family, from your church family. We appreciate you guys, your leadership, your servanthood, and just your spirit within the church. And so hopefully you have a great Father's Day weekend. Secondly, I just want to give a big old shout out to everyone within this ministry. And even though we've been quarantined and in our homes and things are a little bit different, everybody in this ministry has continued to give of themselves in some way, whether that's in prayer, whether that's encouragement, whether that's time given to do various things for the ministry. Man, it is good to see that this quarantine, the social distance thing, has not stopped God's people, and it hasn't stopped God in any way. So big shout out to all you. The tech team has really done some incredible things through this quarantine. We've increased our online presence with adding worship in, and we've really just made Facebook Live. It's begun to replicate what we do in-house, and so that's great. And so big shout out to our tech team. Every single one of them that has served in the booth has done something through this process, and it's been good to brainstorm together and look forward to some cool things. We've been able to do new music and just to continue to just allow God to lead, and it just really all this has not stopped God in any way. It hasn't stopped the church. So I thank you all for your time, your commitment, your prayers. Continue on. Don't give up now. Let's continue. And I just want to encourage you today, and so thankful for you all. Know that I am praying for each of you. It's been good to talk to several of you the last couple weeks. I know I've seen some of you in the sanctuary from a distance, either waving or just a quick little word. I'm trying to take this lead by example with the whole health guidelines. So, but it's been good to see several of you. It's good to talk to several of you on the phone and just to hear that you're doing well. And I'm glad that everyone has been doing well throughout this process. And we're looking forward to a day when we can all get back together and hug and just to worship together and to do things outside of Sunday and Wednesday. I know this has been a different and difficult season, but God is still moving. He's still got something in store for us. We just have to continue to be faithful, but also God gave us a brain, and I was talking with somebody. We don't do all these health cautions and guidelines and all that out of fear, but it was said, you don't drive a car and just change lanes without looking in your mirrors and all that. You do it out of respect and just caution to yourself, but also everybody else on the road. And that's kind of the same way with this. And so let's continue to use our mirrors to look around and make sure that we're respecting one another. Okay? But I also want to continue to urge you to continue to pray. There's so many different needs within the life of the church that are going on. I really would ask us to pray for Pastor Rob. It's hard to stay up to date on all of his health stuff because it changes each and every day. I know several of you know that last Friday, a week from last week, he had a stroke. It's believed that he has had maybe a couple other mild strokes, at least one other one. And his wife did post the other day on Facebook that he lost function in his left arm and one of his legs. So we really need to be praying for Rob and for his family. We are his family here. All their families up in Ohio. And so, anyway, we can love on them and pray for them, I know is very much appreciated in the days, weeks, months ahead. Let's pray for just God's healing touch upon them. And let's continue to pray for George Hoagland as he continues to seek treatment for his cancer, and pray for Linda as they're out of town. There's several of you traveling. Be careful out there traveling. Be safe, and hope you have wherever you're going, have a good time. And we look forward to having you back. We're praying for traveling mercies. And I hope you have a great weekend. Hope to see several of you Sunday. I hope to see several of you online Sunday as well. And know that God is still moving. He's still got something in store. And we're looking forward to what it is that He's going to do in our lives. I'll talk to several of you throughout the week. And love you all. And hope you have a good rest of the day.